What's up, guys? My name is James. Welcome back to another video where today we're reacting to DaChamp once again, AZULA, A Journey into Insanity. Now, without further ado, let's get into it. I'm assuming it's probably like a new series he's making.
Well, this man ain't got to resort to the last resort and go into the avatar state. So while everybody's just looking at this bald-ass kid glowing and floating in the air, AZULA fries this nigga.
Yeah, she did not care. It's like, I have an opportunity, I'm gonna go take it. CJ finally presents a new series. Yep, I called it The Asylum. Patient 001.
Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you all to The Asylum. Now, I know this is a change of scenery, and I know damn well some of y'all niggas is probably like, CJ, what the f is going on? And it's simple, really. Unlike the round table where we deal with the most menacing foes, over here in the asylum, we deal with some ass niggas. Niggas that got some.
Oh yeah, hold on. This anime right here, I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of this anime, but every time I see even any clip of this anime, it's always just some weird, insane stuff going on. I see sometimes just green hair girls murdering each other. I see that girl usually beat up the blonde girl, but now looks at the blonde girl beating up the blue hair girl, the purple hair girl.
Niggas that got some screws loose in their head.
Hisoka.
For an example, we got this weird nigga that be f***ing with hands.
Oh, I can't wait for that Yoshikage Kira episode. Oh yeah, this girl was crazy too.
A plethora of psycho bitches, literal clowns in basically the entirety of Gotham City, and a motherless psycho princess that is off a perk, who we will be focusing on today. Patient 001, AZULA. Now let me quickly explain how this is going to work. Unlike roundtable trials where we have exhibits, in the asylum, we will be using our handy dandy sanity meter, and it's very simple to understand. The crazier that nigga gets, the higher the level. It's basically just like a GTA wanted level.
Oh,
and
God.
with that out the way,
I wonder if there's ever gonna be a if he ever does it, like keeps going on with this.
Know,
this person goes over it.
His war machine of a daughter to first go after Zuko and Iroh. This man Ozai basically said, AZULA, your uncle is a bitch, and so is your Scarface bitch ass bitch of a brother. Find they sorry asses. So she began her first goose chase of many out here going to find Zuko and Iroh. And just look at this, bruh. This is how you could tell the early signs that she was crazy. She got these poor souls carrying her ass. No, yeah, shawty's royalty and shit.
Not only, look, hold on. I'm gonna show you this. Not only are they carrying her this is obviously insanely heavy, because especially with the person sitting here. She has curtains. He has curtains and a staircase. She really needed a staircase for this.
Poor souls carrying her ass. Now, yes, shawty's royalty and shit, but bitch, you can walk. You out here breaking these poor niggas' backs. I know they hate their job. And then she gets out and immediately starts threatening her own guard. Had these grown-ass men shaking. She was like, okay, first of all, thank you everybody for coming on this forceful manhunt with me of my uncle and my brother. But, if you fail me, I will burn your corpse and throw you overboard so your family doesn't get your fucking body for your fucking funeral. Dismissed. And she started threatening the captain of the ship. Bro said, I'm sorry,
I am the captain now.
I don't think the tides is gonna let us get in by nightfall. But then she told this nigga, well, that's your problem, cause if you don't get this ship in by nightfall, I'm throwing your ass overboard and you could complain about the tides when you're fucking drowning.
Already at level 1.
Later on, AZULA ends up finding Zuko and Iroh, and then she started to use her S-tier manipulation. She started telling this man Zuko, okay, so listen, Zuzu, Daddy wants you home, like, now. But Zuko and Iroh was like, oh, hell no, why the hell should we trust your ass? Especially Zuko, cause he like, why the fuck will my dad want me home after he banished me, burnt off half my face, and sent me in exile with this terrible ass ponytail on the back of my head? Like, seriously.
I'm not gonna lie.
Was this a part of the banishment?
Look,
what?
Jesus, what was this? I want to know his thought process of going through this type of hairstyle. He has no hair from his his forehead to the back of his head, and just this tiny little spot on his one head, the top of his head, with this terrible ponytail. What was he thinking?
Is this, bro? Like a horse tail, nigga? And to add more fuel to the fire, AZULA's ass was smiling while watching her brother get his face burnt off. Like, you sick ass nigga, you enjoyed that shit, didn't you? Hell no.
Clearly.
But AZULA, with her A-tier manipulation abilities, ended up convincing them to come back with her. So they end up walking up to the ship. And of course, Azula's little rat ass is like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy y'all both came. Now we can be a big happy family again. But this man, Iroh, was on his P's and Q's. He was like, oh no, this hoe done got us in a trap. So then the idiot captain ends up saying, everybody all hands on deck. We're taking the prisoners on home.
Is this nigga serious?
Well, yeah,
you know he definitely got killed right after this. She definitely killed him after
and
that.
Obviously, Zuko pissed off, so he ends up confronting Azula. And just look at this, bro. She is outclassing the hell out of him, dodging every single hit. This is embarrassing, Zuko. I guess that burnt left eye of yours must really be a handicap. Because, my boy, you can't hit nothing. Your vision gotta be fucked up. So then she grabs him, makes bro stumble and fall on his ass, and then she starts charging up lightning.
Lightning bending, and then Iroh just comes in and redirects it.
And redirect that shit.
Oh, that was a sick moment.
Ungrateful niece overboard. So after she failed trying to capture Iroh and Zuko, she ended up realizing she was like, I guess it's time to get the girls back together. So Azula sets out to go get her friends. And the first girl she goes and gets is Ty Lee. And she did her so dirty. She gaslit the shit out of Ty Lee, her own best friend. So obviously Ty Lee was happy to see us.
Ty Lee is like that one character, like, like sometimes in like cartoons where like there's like the popular girl, then there's that one girl who's supposedly their best friend, but the popular girl always mistreats them. That's basically what Ty Lee is. And like she was obviously the one that was going to be easily manipulated out of all of them. Out of all the friend groups, she was going to be the most easy one to manipulate.
She was like, oh my gosh, girl, I haven't seen you in so long. But Azula's old trifling ass was like, yes, queen, but what the fuck are you doing at this circus? I'm exploring myself. Yes. Okay, listen, boo-boo, I have a mission and I need you like now. But girl, I'm so happy here. I'm like really in tune with my zodiac sign right now.
Oh God.
Really, nigga?
Exactly.
Okay, yeah. Fuck all this. I'll leave you to it. But then before Azula leaves, she ends up saying, oh, girl, but before I leave, I'm going to be watching your show tonight. So break a leg. And look at her changing her face, bro. She's like, oh, hell no. So later that night, they end up having the show and, yeah, this is just unexplainable.
Later that night.
Ladies and gentlemen, the great time.
No, hold on real quick. I always thought this. They had a show here, okay? They had a show. There's no one in the crowd. Who was she performing to? It was just Azula, and that was it. She was performing to no one else. Who are you performing in front of?
Great Ty Lee. Oh my gosh, yes, queen, you are doing great. Excuse me. Yes, your highness. Could you possibly light the net on fire?
Bruh.
Huh? Ma'am, if I'm not mistaken, isn't that your best friend up there? Motherfucker, did it look like I stuttered? Light the net on fire.
Fire.
Oh, yes, ma'am. Oh my God, is this hoe trying to kill me? And no, then she got the audacity to ask this man, how many animals you got? Because release all them niggas. Entertain me, bitch. So yeah, after the show, she is backstage with her. She's just complimenting her and everything. She's like, oh my gosh, that was such an exquisite show. I can't wait to see you do this all over again tomorrow. But Ty Lee was like, hell no, I'm never doing that shit again. I almost fucking died. Bitch, I'm joining you on your mission.
Manipulating as hell.
After she got Ty Lee, she went to go get May's old gloomy ass. And she didn't even hesitate to join. She basically said, oh my gosh, girl, about damn time. Get me the fuck out of this dirty ass city. And just like that, the Fire Nation City Girls were in business.
Come on, really? I don't care. Okay, how about you put some work and get it off my face? I meant off my screen. You know what? I don't even care. Off my screen.
But no, they pull
I was mixing out of my face with off my screen. Who am I trying to prove? You know what? I don't even care. Who am I trying to prove? To literally no one watching this.
Tara and Sokka to do a hostage
I already know most of y'all who's watching this.
Little ugly ass baby brother. Like, what the hell is that cut, little nigga? Little bro got a goatee on his head. And they named the little baby Tom Tom. What type of stupid ass name is that? But then here come Azula's little snarky ass. She started saying, now May, why are we trading a king for a little 2-year-old with a fucked up haircut? And she had May thinking, she was like, you know what? You're right. So she ended up calling off the deal. So Aang started running to get Boomy, and while he was jumping, he ended up exposing his bald-ass head. So she started hawking this man down. Shorty is on a mission. So she ends up kicking Boomy's big-ass casket, and this man Aang had to start surfing. And wait a minute, pause. AZULA out here really hitting the Itachi.
I was gonna say Spider-Man.
My whole clan timing. So she starts chasing Aang on this Sonic the Hedgehog looking stage.
I'm being honest, that looks so fun to ride.
She is not playing with
I would
Aang's
fall
ass.
off immediately.
And then she threw a whole fire wheel at him. This man Boomy ended up bailing Aang out. But this was just the beginning of the wild goose chase. She was on this nigga Aang dick 24/7 trying to capture his ass. Damn near rivaling Zuko head ass. Like, look at this, bro.
No,
dick 24/7 trying to capture his ass. Damn near rivaling Zuko head ass.
That is disgusting. I better not see a single person ever wear this type of hairstyle.
Like, look at this, bro. Over the course of multiple episodes, she is chasing this man down in this big-ass train. And then look at what she is riding, bro. Not a overgrown
Bro, they couldn't get a single bit of rest. Sorry I keep pausing this, but dude, they could not get a single bit of rest. I can't remember if it was probably, I think, Appa shedding. I think that was the reason. But I think they tried to say something else was the reason, but that had to have been the reason of how they kept finding them, because I don't know how they kept finding them.
They follow these niggas everywhere. Look at the bags under their eyes, bruh. That's how you know that lack of sleep is kicking in. They looking like me after I finish editing a video. Dead and cooked. But nah, later on, she ended up catching up to this man Aang in this abandoned old western town, looking like they about to have a duel at high noon. And look at all this shit she talking. Aang asks, "Who are you?" And she puts her hand over her eye, and she's like, "Can't you see the family resemblance? I just don't have a fat-ass scar on my face, because I'm not a pussy." And speaking of the devil, this man Zuko
I mean, she took the bangs
away.
away.
You talking shit, bitch. So they about to have a whole triple threat match. So AZULA strikes first and sends Zuko flying. And look at Aang's face. He's like, "Oh, nah. My arch rival, my Vegeta, my Sasuke just got washed in 1 second by his sister."
Basically.
This bitch. But AZULA was not letting this man get away. Already had this man Aang going timber, and the triple threat match was going crazy. Look at his movement. She has control.
I kind of want to see more fights like this.
Look at this big brain play by Aang. Bro let her in this building with no floor, and she was balancing for her life.
The Zuko.
Zuko's dumbass just ran in there and fell. But nah, this man Zuko just getting tossed, bro. And now she had this man Aang doing Sonic and Mario wall jumps. But nah, she had this man Aang cooked. It looked all over for But then Katara came in and saved Aang's legacy. And after this, the whole damn cast was about to jump her. And look at her, she like...
Oh, once again, so I found an interesting fact about what was AZULA's original character was going to be. I can't know if this is true or not, but apparently, originally, AZULA was supposed to be his firebending teacher and not Zuko. So I guess the original thought of the series is that AZULA was going to join them, and then Zuko was still going to be the bad guy. But obviously they didn't go. And I'm gonna be honest, I think that worked out better.
Wow,
I think it worked out better for AZULA to be the
So what, y'all are just gonna jump a poor innocent little girl? Pathetic. So look at her, she acting like she about to surrender.
You're far from
she
innocent,
said,
please.
And lands a critical hit on Iroh, and she just dips. Shawty made her a pack and her brother traumatized. But nah, you're probably thinking, how more insane can this person get? Well,
a lot more.
Try drilling a hole into the Great Wall of China. Or bossing Saber. Come on, bro. It's literally the Great Wall of China. Shawty really got an oversized screwdriver.
Jesus. Like, look at hold on, no. Look at this.
Shawty really...
Look at these. These are tanks. These are like your average size tanks. Like average size tanks. Look how big this drill is. This drill is at least like 120,000 times more larger than this. How did you build this?
Really got an oversized screwdriver and tried to drill a hole in this big ass wall. She is really out here vandalizing one of the wonders of the world, and all for what? For daddy's approval. So this man Aang had to go on a side quest to save this damn city from AZULA's tyrannical drill. AZULA comes up here and just starts whooping Aang's ass again. And look at her hit the splits right here. She said, "My mobility is elite," and jumps up and hits.
She was smooth in the combat, though. She was really smooth in combat.
So she picks up Aang and she's about to kill his bald ass. But that man's plot armor kicked in and that man turned his arm into the thing. So AZULA starts running at this man Aang, but all this shit just spews everywhere.
Yeah, it was like mud or something.
Hold on, but it actually sounded kind of crazy. Hold on. So all this chunky liquid just goes everywhere and it gave Aang
like
the time
mud,
to do
I
an orbital
think.
drop. So he
Mud and oil.
slams the drill and AZULA goes flying. And AZULA's evil scheme for the week was over. Until she did some more crazy shit and decided to take over the entire Earth Kingdom.
By being a
So how
Kyoshi
AZULA took over
warrior.
the entire Earth Kingdom should be studied. First of all, look at this S-tier espionage. Shawty's whole team took the whole Kyoshi warriors fit after, guess what? Flashback, she snuffed them hoes. Look at Ty Lee giving this girl hands. Gave this girl a whole 5-piece combo and blew her back out.
Bro, her
And
chi
AZULA
buff was
finessed
really
bodied her ass and put her ass into a
astonishing.
prison. So now we go back to the present day.
That
and
chi
poor
buff
Katara,
was
bro.
really
She thought
powerful.
this was the real Kyoshi warriors. But I ain't gonna lie, what happened to her right here was kind of deserved though. Cause she was really being the Karen, I ain't gonna lie. Out here trying to report Iroh
Oh
and
no,
Zuko
they're minding
just
their
trying to serve
business.
tea
Let me
peacefully,
tell
damn
the
it. Let them
Earth
serve their
Kingdom.
tea, nigga! I'm sorry. But anyways, Katara got you. So after this, AZULA ends up taking over the entire Dai Li because of Long Fang's old treacherous, traitorous ass out here trying to stage a coup. You bum. But anyways, bro, she ended up taking over the entire Earth Kingdom Black Ops and had these niggas snatching up every single Earth Kingdom general. The Dai Li was sneaking the hell out of these boys. She ends up capturing Zuko after she sent some fake-ass note saying the Earth King wanted to try their tea. And then she takes the Earth King himself hostage. Like, bruh, it can't get cleaner than that. This is goddamn elite espionage. But nah, this man Long Fang thought he was him. After they finished the coup,
Bruh.
this man said,
I
"All
did
right,
not
boys,
like this dude.
arrest her." They was like,
You could not
"Nah,
trust
nigga,
this
you
dude to
pussy.
bring you a glass
We
of
following
water."
Big AZULA in this hoe." And then she looked at this man like, "Oh my God, you really thought that you was him? Yeah, shut the fuck up, get on your knees, and start glazing me, bitch."
I apologize for my outburst.
You are not him.
And just like that, Ba Sing Se was hers. But nah, she was not done yet, but she was about to commit probably her most notorious act. So leading up to this, as we know, AZULA manipulated the hell out of Zuko's dumbass to get him to join her after having a whole sentimental conversation with Katara and his uncle saying, "Don't do it, nigga." But nah, while AZULA's getting tag teamed by Aang and Katara, this man Zuko came into the fight and he thought about it for a second, but he was like,
Ah,
"You know
Zuko.
what? I'm gonna join my crazy ass sister." So he starts blasting that Aang, and I ain't gonna lie, this fight was brutal. The AZULA and Zuko duo was cooking. First off, Aang got fucked up. AZULA bull rushed this man and sent Aang flying to God knows where, and
Jesus.
Katara just got jumped.
She got jumped by
They whooped her
Zuko,
ass like it was
AZULA,
no
and the
tomorrow.
Dai Li.
So now it looked bad. The Dai Li was here to add on to the jumping. The AZULA and Zuko duo was cooking like Shaq and Kobe. So this man Aang had to resort to the last resort and go into the Avatar state. So while everybody's
Like,
just looking
huh,
at this bald ass kid
transforming?
glowing and floating in the
Man.
air, AZULA fries
That-
this nigga. Shawty said, "Fuck your transformation ass sequence. This ain't no anime, nigga. It may be inspired by it, but I don't play by those rules, bitch." And she put
It's crazy.
man
This is
Aang
based.
in
It's
a
not an
bag.
anime. What is this photo? What is this? Dude took Ty Lee and put X. Why? Why? Oh, it's on mute.
When
God dang it.
Had this little nigga in a coma. When the nigga woke up, he had hair.
Treat me like what these.
Bro, the
So
wave is
after
crazy.
AZULA packed up Aang and took over the entirety of Ba Sing Se, she ends up going to tell Ozai that Zuko killed the Avatar, but he know damn well Aang ain't dead because the series ain't in yet. That's how you know the main character ain't dead. Well, until Korra. But anyways,
basically.
Zuko busts up in her room trying to interrogate her and shit, asking why'd you do it, and she like, "Oh my God. Okay, first of all, Zuko, you're ruining my fucking beauty sleep. And second, you should be happy because Daddy fucking hated you. You should be lucky he's not burning off the other half of your face.
Really, nigga?
Now go ahead and pack your bags because you're going on a girls trip to Miami."
I think that was like the only nice thing she ever did. Well, for Zuko. For no reason. Why?
Damn, little niggas.
Why?
Why the hell did she have to do that? Like, honest question. You know how hard it is to make a sandcastle? Well, nah,
Yeah,
but
bro,
during this
why?
entire beach episode, You end up figuring out that Azula's social skills are terrible, and I blame this on her parents. This whole trip, she was just set up for failure. First of all, you know every single simp on this damn beach is gonna be trying to get with Ty Lee. Second, May and Zuko a whole damn couple, so you know damn well they're gonna be off somewhere just cuddling up and shit. So you already third wheeling, but to make it worse, your social skills are terrible because all you know is war. Perfect example. Look at this volleyball game right here. She is out here analyzing a pickup.
It's like kick volleyball because they're kicking
She's saying,
this.
okay, guys, I watch Haikyuu, so I know how to play volleyball. See that girl dribbling the ball over there? I bet you she had a childhood injury. Target her the whole game. And this whole game was overkill. They was out here looking like
Jesus, like calm down. Ain't that
I ain't
serious.
gonna lie, I'm getting cooked.
Look at this last spike. Boom! So after she destroyed the entire volleyball court, she yapping at them like she in an old school MW2 lobby. Get the fuck off of my court, you like ass trash ass niggas. You should feel fucking humiliated because I'm trash so hard. I just saw the game, bitch ass nigga. Okay, ladies, that was fun. But no, it got worse than this. They ended up going to this party, and Azula's Riz is absolutely
Oh no, not this.
Bro,
Oh
just
God.
shit, bro.
That's a sharp out.
You ever feel You ever like felt embarrassed for someone else so much you literally had to hide your face? That's literally me watching this whole sequence of her trying to get with someone. Oh God.
DaChamp, careful. You could puncture the hull of an Empire-class Fire Nation battleship. Thousands to drown at sea. Because it's so sharp.
Man, what the fuck is you talking about?
Was that? I'm sorry.
No,
This whole party was terrible. Ty Lee ended up getting trapped in the corner by like 5 niggas. And you know damn well what they trying to do. They trying to run the Polar Express on her ass. She had to make her escape immediately. And Azula was down bad this whole party. She out her asking Ty Lee, why won't guys talk to me? Well, I mean, it doesn't help that your wrist is terrible, Azula, but you should try not looking like a total bitch all the time. Well, nah, Azula ends up finally talking to this one dude. And bro. Oh my God, this is so bad, bro. She's trying to raise this nigga up.
This
She
is
like,
the part.
oh my gosh, your arms are like so strong. And this nigga talking like muscle man. Oh yeah, really? My mom gave me these muscles. No, they end up kissing each other. But then this is where everything just goes south. She was like, oh my gosh, this is so hot. You know what would make this even more hotter?
You bend it the fuck over, getting on all fours while I'm dominating your ass. And together we will rule this earth and dominate the world and burn it all to the ground.
Like you had it. You literally had the bag and you folded. It was right there. You were going from point A to point B. You were like 99% there and then you just crumbled. Bro, you had it and you messed it up. My God.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I gotta take a doodle. I gotta take a doodle.
Well, yeah, that happened. But no, look at this toxic shit. They ended up going back to that dude's house.
Like, oh.
And they just trashed the whole place.
She said, oh, you ain't gonna date me? Okay,
She is
I'm
enjoying
your
his
house
sweet
then.
tears. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to get to the turning point. Now, we all know that she warned Ozai about the invasion and everything, and then she played tag with Aang and them, blah, blah, blah. We going straight to Boiling Rock, because this is where her sanity shits the bed. So while she's fighting Zuko, Sokka, and them trying to escape the prison, May ends up betraying her, allowing
girl.
Zuko to leave. So she ends up confronting her. She like, what the fuck are you doing? Saving my mans, a feeling that you will never know.
Dang.
Oh wow, looks like Miss Gloomy got a mouth on her. Looks like I should close it. But Ty Lee ends up blocking her and puts her on her ass. She is shook. But she should have saw this coming though, because their entire friendship was just based
Run
off
off of fear.
I mean, if you go back into the past, Azula was a little asshole. I mean, look at this. Azula's doing this cartwheel and she falls on her ass. And she sees Ty Lee perfectly do it. You know what Azula does? Your ass, bitch. Like, bruh. Then look what she does to May and Zuko. She puts this apple on her head, lights the apple on fire, and they end up busting their ass. And she just laughing at it. No wonder your mama thought you was a monster. And nah, bro, we go back to the present. She like, the hell with y'all dirty hoes. Y'all can ride in prison for the rest of your fucking life. And it just got worse from here. Astronomically worse to be.
And proceeds to murder Zuko. Try to murder Zuko the next day.
Azula was the one who came up with the plan to burn down the entire Earth Kingdom when Sozin's comet comes. And when it's time for the plan to be enacted, Ozai's like, you know what? Azula, you're not coming with me. So Azula was obviously hurt. She started questioning him. Excuse me? It was my plan, Dad. What the fuck? Stop treating me like fucking Zuko, you deadbeat! Bitch, what did you just say to me? Oh, I'm sorry. But nah, this man Ozai ends up making her Fire Lord, and now since
Ozai was
is
just
high
evil,
in
bro. He
power
did not
now,
care about
she
even
decided
though
to
he did not
become,
care if your family or
high
not.
on life. Because from this point forward, she is cracked out. She is on the brink of breaking her sanity. She doesn't trust absolutely anybody anymore. After all her friends betrayed her dad hoeing her on her plan, and basically being neglected by her mama. She was off a perk. Look at this, bro. She got these servants
No, being
touching her
evil
up,
brat, you
scrubbing
won't
her
have to
feet,
be.
getting her nails done and everything ready for her coronation. She got this poor girl serving her cherries. But this poor girl was just the first victim of the banish spree. Look at this. She eating the cherries. She like, bitch, what the fuck is this? A cherry pit princess? Uh-huh. And what the fuck would have happened if I swallowed that shit? Oh, you could have choked. Dun-dun-dun-dun. You're correct, Captain Obvious. So you know what happens next, right? Oh, am I fired? No.
Nope.
You're
Banished.
Get the hell out of my palace and get the fuck out of my country.
Okay, good thing then, man.
How
I'm
y'all
over here
hoes looking
anyways.
at? These feet ain't gonna scrub themselves. But nah, it got worse than this. She banished all her Dilete agents because they was 5 minutes late to her meeting. She banished every single servant and one of the old ass ladies that was basically one of her mentors. And then this is where she was really cracked out. She out here trying to put her hair up and she started fighting with her hair. She was like, all right, hair, you wanna fight me, huh?
You know how crazy you have to be to have you just take your hair as an opponent?
She looks like she has taken every single drug on the market. She got split ends, bags under her eyes. Shawty looks like she has not bathed in days. And then she started having a schizophrenic episode talking to her mama in the mirror. She was like, what the fuck are you doing here, bitch?
And up until this point, they think their mother's dead, which I'll give you, this is a spoilers if you haven't read the comics. Yes, these are comics, and I'll give you like 5 seconds to skip this. You gone? Okay, so basically what happened in the comics is that her mother didn't die. Her mother ran away, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure her mother ran away because originally they were going to kill Zuko. Because I think she what I looked up today, I'm pretty sure Urza poisoned her, I think poisoned the king. I don't know what happened, but she ran away, and originally she's not supposed to be married to Ozai. She's supposed to be married to someone in the original town, but since she didn't want to get recognized, she like went to this one spear that like thinks like replace your face or takes your face, and so she had the spear replace her face, and now that's where she's at. It's in the comics. They eventually find where she is, but I'm pretty sure they don't kill her either. But at this point, they think she's dead.
You to say no to drugs. And she's just talking to her mama, talking to herself, and she just throws the brush and breaks the mirror. Oh, Lord.
And then she breaks down after that,
This is
too.
why I started this series. But now, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the peak of Azula's madness. As Azula's about to be crowned Fire Lord, Zuko pulls up to get it back in blood. After being
like, that's my
manipulated,
title.
deceived, and mentally tortured by his sister his entire life. So Azula says, I challenge you to Agni Kai, a.k.a.
Oh,
God, what is that?
So these two get ready to duel. Azula is looking absolutely cracked out right now. So they start bending and put on one of the greatest light shows of all time. This entire fight was beautiful.
It was a beautiful fight. Seeing the blue and orange fire mixed together, great.
Because since her mental state is literally scrambled eggs right now, she was actually getting cooked because she couldn't fight right. So Zuko ended up knocking her down, and then he started provoking her. He was like, hey, where the lightning at, ho? But this was the biggest mistake he made. She said, oh, you want to see lightning, nigga? So she started charging that hoe up and said, let me shoot this at Katara. So he shoots it.
Why was this guitar still in the way? Like, get out of the way.
And that man is done, bro. GG's. Then Katara try to come over, but Azula shoots another bolt at her. And the insanity meter is already at the peak right now, but now this shit is overflowing. Her brain is scrambled.
She's not even moving properly. Her arms dangling and everything.
Walking around and just shooting lightning now. Katara was really out here surviving a horror movie, but she was like, nah, bro, I gotta stop her now, or we all dying. So she leads her crazy ass over to the gutter and freezes her right before she blows off her head and chained her
that
ass
moment was
up
so
and
cool.
put down this crazed tyrant. And look at her, bro. This is just a breakdown. She just had to let it all out, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I kind of felt bad for her, but at the same time, I'm like,
you did.
lock her ass the fuck up. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we see, the meter for patient 001 has filled to the brim. It is maxed out, and this was not the end of her shenanigans. Now, I haven't read
it was,
any
yeah,
of these
exactly. In
Avatar
the
comics.
if you
but
read
I
the
heard that
comics, she
Zuko
gets more
actually
crazy.
Put her ass in a asylum. Look at her, she in a straitjacket and everything. And apparently, she was out here kidnapping kids. Hell nah. Patient 001, get comfortable. You'll be here for a minute, because as long as I'm here, you'll be locked in to the asylum.
Okay. Hey, great video by DaChamp. This is a great recap of me seeing AZULA's journey to insanity, and yeah, I also find out some information today because I saw he posted this, but I wanted to wait until after I want to wait until I recorded to watch this, so that's where I found my information from. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you also like to see DaChamp. I really enjoyed his videos a lot, and I'll see you next time. Oh wait, roll to 150 subscribers. Peace.